নমস্কাৰ 12 জুন 2024 আৰু আজি আমাৰ ফাৰ্ষ্ট টপিকটো হ'ল কামাখ্যা কৰিডৰ বা মা কামাখ্যা এক্সেছ কৰিডৰ যিটো আছে ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছে ইট মে ডিস্টাৰ্ব দ্য আণ্ডাৰগ্ৰাউণ্ড স্প্ৰিংছ নাও মা কামাখ্যা এক্সেছ কৰিডৰ যিটো প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ ফাউণ্ডেশ্যন ষ্ট'ন লে কৰিছিলে ইন দ্য মান্থ অফ মাৰ্চ অ'কে ইট এইমছ টু বুষ্ট দ্য টুৰিজিম ইন দ্য ৰিজন এটা হ'ল টুৰিজিম বুষ্ট কৰিব ছেকেণ্ড থিং ইট ইজ ডিজাইন দ্য চিমিলাৰ লাইনছ অফ কাশী in UP and Mahakal in MP. Okay, Kashi corridor and Mahakal corridor similar line out Ma Kamakya access corridor develop kori rakha hoisile. Okay, the project was sanctioned under the PM Divine Scheme. Okay, Prime Minister's Development Initiative for Northeastern Region. Okay, so PM Divine Scheme under ek sanction kora hoise. Okay, so PM Divine is a central sector scheme. Okay, so it is the part of Prime Minister's Development Initiative for Northeastern Region scheme or PM Divine Scheme. Draws corridor from Kashi Vishwanath Temple corridor in Varanasi or Mahakal corridor in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, it will restore 6 major hidden temples within the Kamakhya complex. Religious significance: it is one of the 51 Shaktipeeths. It is considered the goddess of fertility. Architecture feature যদি আমি চাওঁ ইয়াৰে কামাখ্যা যিটো আৰ্কিটেকচাৰ আছে সেইটো তাৰ আৰ্কিটেক্ট আছিলে মেঘামুগডাম was the architect of Kamakhya temple. Okay, to coast architecture ভিতৰত পৰে আৰু এটা হাইব্ৰিড হয় ইয়াত নাগাৰা আছে চাৰিজনিক আছে আৰু লোকেল কিছুমান ইয়াত এলিমেণ্ট আছে ঠিক আছে now what is the issue the first issue is Guwahati High Court recently directed Assam government to file its response on a PIL seeking an order not to proceed with the construction of proposed Mahakamakya temple access corridor without taking prior approvals and clearance from the Department of Archaeology under Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites Remains Act 1958. Second to all, it also asks clarification that the construction of the proposed corridor would not cause any damage or demolish or cause any obstruction, destruction to the age-old structure of the temple, where all the Mahavidya's are in the shape of natural water springs and natural cave. Okay. So, এতিয়া আসাম গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে কৈছে যে IIT Guwahati will undertake hydrological study. Okay, যে তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কিবা স্প্ৰিং সঁচাকৈ ডিষ্টাৰ্ব কৰিব নেকি okay so it is subjudice গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে ইয়াৰ পৰা ষ্টেপ লৈ আছে বাট ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে মেইনছৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যে গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ ইনিচিয়েটিভ টু ডেভেলপ দ্য ৰিজন তো আণ্ডাৰ PM ডিফাইন আপোনালোকে মা কামাখ্যা এক্সেছ কৰিডৰৰ ওপৰত মেইনছত কুৱেশ্যন আহিলে লিখিব পাৰে নেক্সট হ'ল দ্য কষ্ট অফ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট নাও it is about a cement industry. Okay, the Honapur Dimura area has witnessed a protest. Okay, আৰু protest কি হোৱাৰ কাৰণে because they are already highly polluting industries such as coke and cement plants. তো যদি ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰিয়েল ডেভেলপমেণ্টে কাৰণে আমাৰ এনভাইৰমেণ্টেল হাৰ্ম হয় তেনেহ'লে up to some extent it can take those harm. Okay, আমি সেইটো কওঁ এনভাইৰমেণ্টেল কেয়াৰিং কেপাচিটি যদি আমি চাওঁ যে একৰ্ডিং টু UN বেক ৰিপৰ্ট বাই ইণ্টাৰগভৰ্ণমেণ্টেল ছায়েন্স পলিচি প্লেটফৰ্ম অন বায়'ডাইভাৰ্চিটি এণ্ড ইক'চিষ্টেম ছাৰ্ভিচেছ এতিয়ালৈকে 1 million animal and plant species are currently threatened with extinction from human activity. Urban areas have more than doubled since 1992 at the expense of forest and wetlands. Already আমি আগতে পঢ়িছোঁ আগৰ ক্লাছত যে ইণ্ডিয়াৰ ভিতৰত অসমত highest forest cover loss হৈছে in the last 20 years. Okay. Fertilizers has produced more than 400 dead zones in the oceans, equaling an area greater than the size of United Kingdom. Agenda 21 is a UNCED's blueprint for sustainable development, gives high priority to the implementation of winning policies that exploit complementary between poverty reduction, economic efficiency, and sound environmental management. So, ইয়াৰে ক্ষেত্ৰত আমি চাওঁ the cost of development ইয়াতে আমি কিছুমান বস্তু আমি ইনপুট হিচাপে আনিব লাগিব ফৰ এক্সাম্পল এটা হ'ল we need to take care of এটা হ'ল carrying capacity কি হয় resource extraction is not about the rate of regeneration. Okay, next হ'ল sustainable development, next হ'ল absorptive capacity which means the ability of environment to absorb the degradation, next হ'ল opportunity cost of the negative environmental impacts. Okay, তো ইয়াৰ ডেভেলপমেণ্টৰ নেগেটিভ ইম্পেক্ট আমি দেখা পাইছোঁ অলৰেডি দিহিং পাটকাই দেন দীপৰ বিল ইক'লজিকেল জ'ন দামোদৰ ভেলী ইছ্যু এটচেট্ৰা ৰাইট তো ইয়াৰ লগতে 2014ত যদি আমি চাওঁ দেয়াৰ ইজ এ কনচেপ্ট কল আৰ্ট অভাৰশ্বুট ডে নাও হোৱাট ইজ আৰ্ট অভাৰশ্বুট ডে আৰ্ট অভাৰশ্বুট ডে ছিগনিফাইজ যে এটা বছৰত আৰ্টে যিমানখিনি ৰিচ'ৰ্চ প্ৰডিউচ কৰিছে সেই ৰিচোৰ্চখিনি দি সেই বছৰটোত কিমান দিন চলিব পাৰি ইন 2014 ইট ৱাজ ইন দ্য মান্থ অফ অক্টোবৰ যে অক্টোবৰলৈকে আৰ্টৰ ৰিচোৰ্চখিনি যিখিনি প্ৰডিউচ কৰিছে ইন ডেট ইয়াৰ পপুলেশ্যনখিনি কিমান দিন চলিব পাৰিলেহেঁতেন বাট ইন ৰিচেণ্টলি ইট হেজ কাম ডাউন ইন ওৱান অফ দ্য ইয়াৰ ৰিচেণ্টলি আৰ্ট বছৰত ডে ইন দ্য মান্থ অফ আগষ্ট তাৰমানে কি হয় আমি আগষ্টলৈকে যিমানখিনি ৰিচোৰ্চ ক্ৰিয়েট কৰিছে আৰ্টে ইন ডেট ইয়াৰ আমি গোটেইখিনি কনজিউম কৰিছোঁ আৰু আমি আগষ্টৰ পিছত দেট ইজ দ্য ছেপ্টেম্বৰ টু ডিচেম্বৰ উইল কনজিউম দ্য ৰিচোৰ্চ ফ্ৰম ফিউচাৰ জেনেৰেশ্যন দেট ইজ our development is not sustainable so we should opt for sustainable development so development there should be development but not at the cost of environmental destruction okay this is the এটি হ'ল এইটো আৰ্টিকেল সাৰাংশ okay মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট এথিক্সৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট বা GST ক্যালকুলেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে নেক্সট POSCO cases backlog issues okay so it is POSCO ki hoy it is a first comprehensive law in the country dealing especially with sexual abuse of children in 2012 and administered by Ministry of Women and Child Development ki main provision ki hoy it is gender neutral act defines a child as any person under the age of 18 non reporting is also a crime no time limit for reporting abuse or keeping victims identity confidential okay now issue ki hoy yar logot in the act issue to hold low representation of women in the police force POSCO act ki provide kore recording of the statement of the affected child is by women sub inspector at a child's residence or at the place of choice but practically impossible to comply with jehetu amar mane gender equality nai in this aspect in the job okay lapse in investigation in the Safi Mohammed judgment 2018 court ki kole cases of heinous crimes it is a duty of the investigating officer to photograph and videograph the scene of crime and to preserve the same as evidence next to hold no examination by judicial magistrate issue of age determination okay in this article yat koa hoise the state is grappling with the backlog of POSCO cases okay total number of pending cases across 20 judicial districts exceeds 5500 okay now why the issue and or why the delay the delay is as per this article the delay is mainly for the three factors first thing is the inadequate infrastructure in the state second to hold there are procedural delay third to hold the witness turning hostile yar bahireo there are issue of poor investigation so these are certain issues so we have the act we have the legislation but proper implementation hole hai ami tare labh kini pabo parim very important for GS2 as well as CS5 okay next Judicial pendency okay challenges in disposal of cases okay so pendency of the cases in judicial India is referred to a high number of unresolved cases that are pending before the courts the problem of pendency is particularly acute at the lower level of the judiciary okay so our kisuman states like Bihar then UP there are millions of cases pending okay and what it was seen that between 2010 and 2020 the pendency of the cases increases by 2.8% annually also there is pendency in tribunals and special courts now why pendency there are certain reasons such as shortage of judges lack of infrastructure complexity of the cases procedural delay weak enforcement of court orders etc here solution ki hobare the recent virtual court system by e-court system e-court portal e-filing e-payment of court fees and fines interoperable criminal justice system aru sobotke important alternative dispute resolution or ADR look okay যদি আমি কওঁ ডাটা নাম্বাৰ হিচাপত there are more than 71,000 cases in Supreme Court pending 6 million cases in High Court pending and lower courts 41 million cases pending হৈ আছে so these data might be important for GS2 paper of the mains and it will be also important for the next prelims next judges appointment GS2 prelims কাৰণে important center notifies appointment of Guwahati High Court judges okay on Tuesday center appointed 2 additional judges as permanent judges in Guwahati High Court and extended term of an additional judge in Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh High Court on the recommendation of CJIS understood late Supreme Court collegiate system okay now as per article 217 of the constitution it states that the judge of a high court shall be appointed by the president in consultation with the chief justice of India governor of the state and in case of appointment of a judge other than chief justice the chief justice of the high court is consulted okay now what is the consultation process the consultation process is that high court judges are recommended by a collegium comprising of chief justice of India and two senior-most judges. Okay, the proposal is initiated by Chief Justice of the High Court, in consultation of the two senior-most colleagues of the High Court. Okay, so ইয়াত কি কোৱা হৈছে, ইয়াত কৈছে যে the High Court judges are কোনে recommend কৰে by a collegium system, আৰু তাত কোন থাকিব Chief Justice of India আৰু two senior-most judges, but initiate কোনে কৰে by Chief Justice of the High Court or in consultation with the two senior-most colleagues. Okay, the recommendation is sent to the Chief Minister, who advises the Governor to send a proposal to the Union Law Minister. Okay, the Chief Justice of the High Court is appointed as per policy of having Chief Justice from outside the respective states. তাৰ মানে অসমৰ CJI খন বাহিৰৰ ষ্টেটৰ হ'ব. Okay, the collegium also takes call on the elevation. Now Guwahati High Court is in the news because of its golden jubilee celebration. That means 75 years of the Guwahati High Court. Okay, so on 9 September 1947 the Assam Assembly adopted a resolution that a High Court could be established for the province of Assam or in exercise of the power conferred by section 229 of the Government of India Act 1935 as adopted by Indian Provincial Constitution Order 1948. The Governor General of India was pleased to promulgate on 1st March 1948 the Assam High Court Order 1948 establishing Guwahati High Court. Okay, now then Chief Justice of India Sri Haridal Kania came to preside over the inauguration of the High Court. Okay, আৰু আমাৰ প্ৰথম Chief Justice কোন আছিল Guwahati High Court RF Lodge. Okay, the Assam High Court initially had its seat in Shillong but shifted to Guwahati from 14th August 1948. These facts are important for prelims perspective, next year prelims, and also for about Guwahati High Court or appointment of judges is important for mains perspective. The next topic is special Lok Adalat. Okay, Supreme Court of India is organizing a special Lok Adalat week from 29 July to 3rd August 2024. Okay, now Lok Adalat is one of the ADR or alternative dispute resolution mechanism. It is a forum where dispute pending in the case of law or at pre-litigation stage are settled or compromised amicably. Okay, আৰু ইয়াৰ যিটো statutory status আছে সেইটো আহিছে from Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. Under the Act, the award made by Lok Adalat is deemed to be a decree of civil court and is final and binding on all parties, and no appeals against such an award lies before any court of law. Prelims of karne bahut beshi important. Okay, the parties who are not satisfied with the award of the Lok Adalat, though there is no provision for appeal against such award, but they are free to initiate litigation by approaching the court of appropriate jurisdiction by filing a case by following the required procedure. Okay, nature of the cases: any case pending before court, any dispute which has not been brought before any court and is likely to be filed before the court. Okay, so ekhini ko case Lok Adalat low pare. Now national Lok Adalats are held at regular intervals where on a single day Lok Adalats are held throughout the country or jot jibankhini dispute ase these two types of disputes ekhini resolve koran chesta kora hoy. Next to permanent Lok Adalat organized under section 22 of the Legal Service Authorities Act 1987, set up as permanent bodies with a chairman and two members for providing compulsory pre-litigative mechanism for the conciliation. Then mobile Lok Adalats, new innovation organized in various parts of the country which travel from one location to another to resolve the disputes. Very important for mains perspective under the alternative dispute resolution mechanism. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰেও যদি আমি চাওঁ levels of Lok Adalat, এটা আছে state authority level, এটা আছে high court level, এটা আছে district level, আৰু এটা হ'ল taluk level. These are important for mains perspective. Okay, you can go through this slide. Next topic is recently one MP resigned from the Assam Assembly. Okay, now what is jodi kunuba ejon MLA MP sabe elect hoy, then what is the procedure? So there is a framework. Okay, as per RPA 1951 one can contest on 2 seats. Okay, jitu amar MP amar agote UPSC Prelims ahi goise. Iyar bahire a legislator cannot remain both MLA and MP as per article 101 of the constitution. Okay, or 101 means subject to ki hoy dealing with the vacation of the seats. That clause 2 of the article 101 says that no person shall be member of both parliament and legislature of the state, and if a person is chosen as a member of both, then at the expiration of such period as may be specified in the rules by the president, that person's seat is in parliament shall become vacant unless he previously resigned from the seat of legislature. So jodi MLA por telok resign nokore, MP seat to vacant hoi jabo. Okay, that's why the MP recently resigned from the MLA seats. No person can be member of both houses of parliament or both houses of the state as well. Okay, তাৰ মানে লোকসভা ৰাজ্যসভা আৰু লগতে মানে ষ্টেটৰ legislature আৰু lower legislature. Okay, তো under this provision কাউন্সিল যদি ষ্টেটৰ কাউন্সিল থাকে বা ষ্টেট legislature থাকে তাৰ যদি দুইটাতে ইলেক্টেড হয় তেনেহ'লে তাৰে কোনোবা এটা এৰি দিব লাগিব. তো under the prohibition of simultaneous membership rules passed in 1950, the President specified that the time period of registration of a member either from state assembly or parliament if elected is 14 days. Okay, from the date of publication in the Gazette of India or in the official gazette. Okay, a by-poll is conducted subsequently for the vacated seat. Section 151A of the RP 1951 mandates election commission to fill the casual vacancies within 6 months. Okay, so mains-or karone important ho pare aru aha bachor prelims-or karone bahut beshi important. That is about was article 101 vacancy of seats aru jot amar RPA 1951 or provision kini ami poribo laga hobo. Next, these are some examples for mains. College in Tinsukia starts earn while you learn. Okay, the important aspect of earn while you learn is that the skill development starts at a very young age, income generation at a young age, practical experience, industry connect, employment and employability, future workforce development, etc. The next example is the later to my supported campaign. Okay, jot different kind of values. So jodi amar family values upor question ahe jot corporate help kori ase to grow, so you can use it as an example in the GS4 paper. Okay, next is Russia's BRICS chairmanship in 2024. So recently Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia and UAE joined BRICS last year. Okay, prelims are important. Okay, so recently in the joint statement of BRICS reaffirmed a commitment to strengthen the framework of BRICS strategic partnership under the 3 pillar of cooperation. কি হয় তিনটা pillar: politics and security, economy and finance, and culture and people to people exchanges. Okay, so BRICS initially BRIC asile. Okay, later South Africa joined in 2010. Significance of BRICS for India: voice for developing national and global south, so south cooperation, safe space for dialogue আৰু other push for reforms in the global institutions. 7 কি হয় divergence between countries with respect to their worldview, internal trust deficit with China, overlapping with other groups like IBSA, etc. Okay, mains of important for BRICS, how was a prelims of important. Next to all G7. Now G7 it is a intergovernmental organization that was formed in the year 1975. Okay, that means this is the 50 years of G7. So mains of important. Okay, G7 countries are UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan and USA. All the G7 countries are part of G20. Okay, and G7 are nijor কোনো formal charter or secretariat nai. Okay, the 49th G7 was held in Hiroshima, Japan. Okay, and 50th session hoyase G7 etu kot hoyase in Fasano, Italy. Okay, so Prime Minister's first trip abroad during his third term will be G7 summit in Fasano, Italy. Okay, this is the 50th anniversary. Now yet কিছুমান holistic issue আছে. কেনেকুৱা issue? এটা হ'ল India's role in the global governance system. India is a regular party of the G7 in the recent years. So global governance system ওপৰত India's say বহুতখিনি আছে. Geopolitical context, then সবতকে important হ'ল G7 আৰু AI ethics. Okay, in 2020 Rome call for AI ethics issued. Okay, which aligns with the India's stance on the ethical use of AI technology. Recently Europe AI report law anishe. India and active participant in the debate on global AI regulation will have to contribute much towards the discussion. Okay, so ইয়াৰ লগতে Indiaৰ যেহেতু আমাৰ global south the representing the underdeveloped countries, leader of the underdeveloped nations আৰু south cooperation. Okay, ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে addressing food security, addressing energy security, navigating through the great power conflicts, etc. some of the issue in the G7. So mains of karone bahut important, house of prelims karone bahut important jehetu this is the 50th anniversary of the G7. Okay, next Indo-China, focus on resolving issues along LSC. Okay, So recently in the month of March, India and Chinese diplomats convened for the 29th meeting of Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination of India-China border affairs in Beijing. Ketia agreed to maintain regular contact through diplomatic and military channels, agreed to promote transition in the border situation into normalized phase of control and management. Fully demarcated our border নহয় ইয়াৰ পৰা টেনশ্যন বহুতখিনি আছে and LSC serves as the border separating Indian control territory from Chinese control territory. Okay, so there are certain flashpoints in Arunachal and in Ladakh. Okay, so এটা আছে western sector, এটা হ'ল middle sector, এটা হ'ল eastern sector. মেইন কনফ্লিক্টটো ক'ত হৈছে, এটা হ'ল ইষ্টাৰ্ণ চেক্টৰ আৰু এটা হ'ল ৱেষ্টাৰ্ণ চেক্টৰ। মিডিল চেক্টৰত বহুত বেছি আমাৰ ইয়াতে ইছ্যু নাই, ঠিক আছে। তো অৰুণাচলৰ আমি যদি ইয়াতে আমি চাওঁ, এটা হ'ল মেকমোহন লাইন, মেকডনাল্ড লাইন, আৰ্ডাক লাইন, জনছন আৰ্ডাক লাইন। অ'কে, দিজ আৰ চাৰ্টেইন টাৰ্মছ হুইচ আৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ। অ'কে, তো জনছন লাইন কি হয়, মেকডনাল্ড মেকাৰ্টনি কি হয়, দেন আৰ্ডাক লাইন কি হয়, ৰাইট, LSC কি হয় আৰু কেতিয়া আহিছিলে কোনটো লাইন কোনটো, দিছ থিংছ উইল বি ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ পাৰ্চপেক্টিভ। অ'কে, তো এইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত ৰিচেণ্টলি ইন দ্য 15th BRIC Summit, ইণ্ডিয়ান প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ মোদী আৰু চাইনিজ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট এগ্ৰিড for expeditious disengagement and de-escalation of various issues in the LSC. Okay, so LSC is the demarcation that separates Indian control territory from the Chinese control. So তিনিটা সেক্টৰ আছে অলৰেডি কৈছোঁ। এটা হ'ল ইষ্টাৰ্ণ সেক্টৰত আমাৰ মেইনলি কি আছে, ছিকিম এৰিয়াটো আছে আৰু অৰুণাচল প্ৰদেশ আছে, ঠিক আছে। মিডিল সেক্টৰত আমাৰ কি আছে, উত্তৰাখণ্ড আৰু হিমাচল প্ৰদেশ, এণ্ড ৱেষ্টাৰ্ণ সেক্টৰত আমাৰ কি আছে, লাডাখ আছে। অ'কে, তো ইণ্ডিয়া কনচিডাৰ্ছ LSC to be 3488 kilometer, or as per China it is around 2000 kilometers. Okay, so India's claim line is a line seen in the official boundary released by Survey of India, including both 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐃𝐢𝐬 and Gilgit-Baltistan. Okay, this means LSC is not a claim line for India. In China's case, LSC is a claim line except the eastern sector, where it claims the entire Arunachal Pradesh is the South Tibet. Okay, তো LSC এতিয়া এইখিনি হ'ল আছিলে LSC। নাও LSC ভাৰ্চেছ LOC কি হয়, লাইন অফ কণ্ট্ৰল আছে পাকিস্তানৰ লগত। অ'কে, ইমাৰ্জ ফ্ৰম 1948 চিজ ফায়াৰ। অ'কে, আৰু LOC যিটো ডেজিগনেশ্যন আছে সেইটো দিয়া হৈছিলে ইন দ্য ইয়াৰ 1972 ক'ত, ইন দ্য চিমলা এগ্ৰিমেণ্ট। অ'কে, তো ডেট মিনছ LOCৰ ভেলিড বেকিং আছে চিমলা এগ্ৰিমেণ্ট, বাট LSC ইজ অনলি এ কনচেপ্ট। অ'কে, তো এইখিনি হ'ল LSC আৰু LOC, আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে ইণ্ডিয়া চাইনাৰ বৰ্ডাৰ ইছ্যুখিনি। ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে আৰু যিখিনি লাইনৰ কথা ক'লোঁ যে 1866ৰ জনছন, 1897ৰ আৰু মেকডনাল্ড মেকাৰ্টনি লাইন এটচেট্ৰা, দিজ উইল বি অলছ' ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ পাৰ্চপেক্টিভ। আমি আগৰটো ক্লাছত ইণ্ডিয়া চাইনাৰ যেতিয়া আমাৰ টপিকটো আহিব, আই উইল গিভ ইউ এ ব্ৰিফ হিষ্ট্ৰী এবাউট দ্য নেক্সট দ্য LSC ডেভেলপমেণ্ট, আৰু কেনেকৈ আমাৰ জনছন লাইন 1866ৰ পৰা আমাৰ 1899ৰ মেকডনাল্ড মেকাৰ্টনি লাইন কেনেকৈ ডেভেলপ হৈ লেটাৰ LSC লৈকে আহিলে, আমি সেইখিনি এবাৰ ডিছকাছ কৰিম। নেক্সট টপিক ইজ ইউনিফৰ্ম চিভিল কোড। অ'কে, নাও ইউনিফৰ্ম চিভিল কোড ইজ ইন দ্য নিউজ, মেইনছৰ কাৰণে বহুত বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। আৰু ইউনিফৰ্ম চিভিল কোড কি হয়, single law for the entire country applicable to all the religious communities in their personal matters such as marriage, divorce, inheritance and adoption, etc. Article 44 of the Constitution lays down that the state shall endeavor to secure a uniform civil code for the citizens through the territory of India. So personal law আৰু যদি UCC থাকিলে কি হ'ব, a single law for the entire country, but there are various personal laws such as Hindu personal law under Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Succession Act 1956, Minority and Guardianship Act 1956, Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956, etc. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰেও মুছলিম পাৰ্চনেল ল, তাৰে আণ্ডাৰ চাৰিয়াত এপ্লিকেশ্যন এক্ট, ৰিজলিউশ্যন অফ মুছলিম মেৰেজ এক্ট 1939, মুছলিম ওমেন এক্ট 2019, etc. Okay, similarly Christian, Zoroastrian and Jews are also governed by their own personal law. So Goa at present is the only state in which there is uniform civil code. The Portuguese Civil Code of 1867, which continues to be implemented after India annexed the territory in 1961, applies to all Goa. Okay, so Goa civil code korpora hai ইউনিফৰ্ম চিভিল কোড আহে চিভিল কোড অফ 1867 or the Portuguese civil code of 1867 ঠিক আছে now definitely there is a certain need and certain conflict so need কি হয় আমাৰ যেটো আমাৰ equality article 14 to article 18 signifies equality right so in uniform civil code will provide equal status to all the citizens irrespective of the community okay আৰু criticism কি হয় আমাৰ definitely article 25 আছে okay right to freedom of religion so as per many critics uniform civil code clashes with this provision of the fundamental right okay or UCC could become a tool to erode and suppress minority and homogeneous culture as per certain critic okay so definitely UCC is very important for mains perspective and also for the next upcoming prelims perspective next is doubling farmers income so there's a committee called Ashok Dalwai committee which was established for doubling farmers income by 2022 when India completes 75 years of independence okay recently the new agriculture minister he said that we will work faster to double the farmers income okay so the committee for double India's farmers income given 7 sources of income growth এটা হল increasing crop productivity increasing livestock resource use efficiency increasing cropping intensity diversification remuneration prices and shift of surplus of manpower okay the premise of the strategy is based on the following rules increasing total output across the agriculture sector to hetu kane amar agri business অসমৰ যিখিনি agri business কাৰণে apart আছে okay research lab আছে those are very important rationalizing reducing the cost of production ensuring remunerative prices effective price risk management adoption of sustainable technology etc okay very important for means pursuit যদি আমি কওঁ recent data as per ministry of statistics আৰু NSO office of data আছে as per this survey the estimated income in 2012-13 was 6426 okay whereas in 2019 it increased to 10,218 okay this is very important data okay ako koiso the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation NSO National Statistical Office conducted a situation assessment survey okay of agricultural household and as per this survey NSS 70 বুলি কোৱা হয় NSS 70 মতে কি হয় 2012-13 ত আমাৰ ইনকাম কিমান আছিল এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ 6426 okay whereas in the 77th NSS কিমান হল 10,218 okay that means there is definitely increase in farmers income okay now আমাৰ ইয়াত আমাৰ ইস্যু কি হ'ব ইস্যু হ'ব যে এই ইনকাম এই গ্ৰোথ to sustain হ'ব লাগে আৰু ensuring food and nutrition security okay so this is very important for this means perspective and also for the next type prelims say what is Ashok Dalwai committee important হ'ব পাৰে again the idea of Vikshit Bharat okay so Vikshit Bharat 2047 agenda is a comprehensive vision developed by Government of India aiming to transform India into a developed nation by year 2047 okay so the soul of Indian version of national development is emphasized to the Prime Minister's Sankalpa Panch Pran with Vikshit Bharat being one of them and utmost importance baki keta hol the fourth pillar of Vikshit Bharat are youth poor women and farmers yuva garib mahila and kisan okay the key focus will be education healthcare technology infrastructure agriculture and environment okay so jodi ami poverty address koribo lage develop hobo lage so we will need to address the income right tarpor ahi gol amar technology job etc then we need to have education tarpor need to have health and we have to skill karone technology etc and via this integration towards the correct path will it is expected that the four pillars that is a youth poor women and farmers will carry India towards a Vikshit Bharat by 2047 okay very important for mains perspective important essay topic for the upcoming mains next is very important UGC has allowed admission twice a year to aligning with global practices UGC has amended the regulation to allow biennial biannual admissions in the higher education institutions in regular mode from 2025 academic session. তাৰমানে বছৰ দুবাৰকৈ এডমিশ্যন হ'ব। Advantage কি হ'ব? Flexibility, students can now apply twice a year, increased access, aligning with the practice of international university. Challenges কি হয়? The infrastructure challenges, hostel etc. Human resource, যিমানখিনি ফেকাল্টি লাগে সিমানখিনি ফেকাল্টি আমি ৰিক্ৰুইট কৰিব লাগিব। অ'কে, চ' ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ মেইনছ পাৰ্চপেক্টিভ বা যদি মেইনছত কুৱেশ্যন আহে এডুকেশ্যনৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত, ছ'চিয়েল জাষ্টিছৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যে গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ ৰিচেণ্ট ষ্টেপছ ফৰ এড্ৰেছিং এডুকেশ্যন ছেক্টৰ, ইউ কেন ইনক্লুড দিছ টপিক অলছ। Next, action against poor performing contractors. So, recently, government direct action against poor performing contractors. So, contracts in India are governed by Indian Contract Act 1872. Issue ki hoy, there have been numerous complaints regarding implementation of the JJM project of water supply, mainly Boko, Lampi, Lakhimpur, etc. The complaints are mainly half done work, poor quality, etc. However, state government claimed that 75% of the JJM schemes are already completed and remaining portions will be done by December 2024. But as per recent inspection by District Commissioner of Morigaon, he found that the work was not being completed on time. Due to lack of proper execution, deadline of such work has already expired, but contractors are yet to provide tap water connection to many households. Even 50% of households where tap water connections have been made yet is not functional. So, for these reasons, this government has directed action against the poor performing contractor. GS have an important hoy, GS 4 kind important ho pare. So there can be case studies from this issue. Okay, তো সলিউশনের ক্ষেত্রে আপোনালোকে কন্ট্রাক্ট এক্টৰ ওপৰত কি কি আছে আৰু ইণ্ডিয়ান কন্ট্রাক্ট ৰেগুলেশ্যন এক্ট 86 ওপৰত কি কি বস্তু আমাৰ আহে, যে মিনিমাম কোৱালিটি ষ্টেণ্ডাৰ্ড থাকিব লাগিব এটসেট্ৰা এটসেট্ৰা, দিছ ইউ কেন গিভ দ্য সলিউশন। সো GS4 কেছ ষ্টাডিজৰ কাৰণে বহুত বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। নেক্সট ইজ 2025 is declared as year of quantum science. UN has officially recognized the importance and potential of quantum technologies after a General Assembly meeting declared 2025 as the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology. Okay. So, year of initiative will celebrate the impact of quantum science on technology, culture, and our understanding of the natural world while marking a century since Erwin Schrödinger developed wave mechanics and Werner Heisenberg, Max Born, and Pascal developed the metric mechanics. ইয়াৰ লগত আমাৰ নেশ্যনেল কোৱাণ্টাম মিছন ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ মেইনছ দিছ ইয়াৰ এজ ৱেল এজ দ্য আপকামিং প্ৰিলিমছ। ইয়াৰ মেইন ফিচাৰ কি হয়? টাৰ্গেটিং ডেভেলপিং ইমিডিয়েট স্কেল কোৱাণ্টাম কম্পিউটাৰ্ছ উইথ 50 to 100 ফিজিকেল qubits in 5 years and 50 to 100,000 physical qubits in 8 years. Qubits was asked in UPSC Prelims 2022. Important hope prelims কাৰণে. Just like bits are basic units of computers, qubits or quantum bits are units of process by quantum computers. Mission will develop quantum magnetometers with high sensitivity for precision timing, communication, and navigation. Okay, it will help develop satellite-based structure, long-distance communication, intercity quantum key distribution, multi-node quantum networks, etc. So these all are very important for mains. GS3 science and tech are important, or house or prelims are important. Next is checking price rise. Chief Minister asked this is to form task force to check price rise. Mainly inflation আৰু লগতে oil price hike আৰু লগতে toll gate free hike হোৱাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ কি হৈছে এতিয়া ৰেগুলাৰ যিখিনি আমাৰ ডেইলি ইউজেজ আছে সেইখিনি বস্তু বাঢ়িছে। তো ইনফ্লেশ্যন কিহৰ কাৰণে এটা হ'ব পাৰে ডিমাণ্ড পুল। অ'কে, তো ছাপ্লাই কম ডিমাণ্ড বেছি, কষ্ট পুছ। অ'কে, যেতিয়া ৰিলায়েন্স অন অইল ইম্পৰ্ট ৰিজাল্টছ ইন হায়াৰ ফুয়েল কষ্ট ডিউ টু এনহেন্স কষ্ট পুছ। চ' কাৰেণ্ট ইনফ্লেশ্যন যদি আমি কওঁ যিহেতু অইল প্ৰাইচ বাঢ়িছে, টোল গেটৰ ফি বাঢ়িছে, সেইকাৰণে কষ্ট পুছ হ'ব পাৰে। Building inflation and supply chain disruption. How to address? Make stake on local markets. Okay. Ban on export of pulses, zero import duty, empowering state and UT to impose stock limits on essential commodity like onion, pulses, edible oil, oilseed under Essential Commodity Act 1955, and advising states to allow free movement of fruits and vegetables by delisting them from the agricultural produce market community. আৰু যদি তলত কিবা এলাউ কৰিব পৰা যায় ফ্ৰী মুভমেণ্টৰ কাৰণে, সেইখিনি যদি কৰে তেনেহ'লে প্ৰবেবলি এড্ৰেছ কৰিব পৰা যাব। চ' these are certain 6 important for GS3 and GS5. Next, entrepreneurship development. So entrepreneurship development program was launched in IIT Guwahati. Okay, to motivate, inspire, and build capacity for establishment of an enterprise, maintenance and sustain the unit successfully beneficiary. তো লঞ্চ কৰা হৈছে। অবজেক্টিভ কি হয়? ইম্পাৰ্ট নলেজ অন দ্য কনচেপ্ট অফ এণ্টাৰপ্ৰিনাৰশ্বিপ, ডেভেলপ এণ্টাৰপ্ৰিনাৰিয়েল অৰ কনচেপ্ট অফ এণ্টাৰপ্ৰিনাৰশ্বিপ ইন মোটিভেশ্যন, ৰিস্ক টেকিং এবিলিটি এটচেট্ৰা, ইম্পাৰ্ট নলেজ অন প্ৰচিডিউৰ এণ্ড ফৰ্মেলিটিজ, ছেটিং আপ এণ্টাৰপ্ৰাইজ, মানে যিখিনি নলেজ লাগে লিগেল ন' হাউ, ডেভেলপ স্কিলছ impart knowledge, etc. Okay. To bring in quality EDP training programs, historical step is taken by KVIC, Khadi and Village, to tie up with very important Rural Self-Employment Training Institute, RCT বুলি কোৱা হয়, আৰু Root City or Rural Development for Self-Employment Training Institute. Okay. So Salary Fisher কি হয়? Prepared by National Academy. EDP training should have to appear test for. Okay. Then whoever has failed, whoever has passed the state will be eligible to receive EDP training program. Certificate will be from government, etc. আৰু ইয়াত mainly knowledge, technical know-how, legal know-how এইখিনি ইয়াতে guidance দিয়া হয়. Now prelims factual. So recently Sarod Maestro Pandit Rajiv Tarnak died. Prelims of the next question today, who was the individual. The recently Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi took over as Army Chief. Recently, yesterday BJP title leader Mohan Maji became a new Orissa CM. Prelims বা APSC বেলেগ পৰীক্ষাত এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ফেক্সুৱেল কুৱেশ্যন আহে, আপোনালোকে এইখিনি ট্ৰেক ৰাখিব পাৰে.